lean and process improvement is for everybody. It really is, and it's a way of doing things. It's a way of improving what you do, rather than just accepting the same old, same old.
We had a very interesting case where getting a washing machine replaced just took ages, like 2 weeks. And because we had done the lean program, everyone was on board in terms of understanding that we don't want to be doing wasteful activities. So I asked Caroline to actually write all the steps down. I said, don't leave a thing out. Include all the phone calls. Oh my God. It's only when we sat down and looked at all the steps for replacing a washing machine in a property, which sounds so basic, we improved it by the process by 50%. And she wasn't as exasperated with the new process. It was a very simple thing. The supplier then coordinated the guy delivering to take away the old one. And I was ashamed of how the old process was, but you've got to interrogate everything, and it's continuously interrogated, isn't it?
You do, and you have to, I suppose, what you look at it is the simple ways is that, if you look at it from the customer's point of view, or, that customer could be, the person sitting beside you, whatever, is that, would they be prepared to pay for the activities that you're doing? And if the answer is no, then, well, why are you doing them? And that's, it's very important. And that sometimes means that we actually, we over specify things. We make things too complicated. We walk around too much. We, try to do things, and people will always do things they're comfortable with. But at the end of the day, you're trying to make things, as I keep saying, is run at a lower cost and maximizing your output, your productivity, your profits, whatever you're trying to achieve. And that really is what it's about. And at the moment, as I say, you said there about the Lean for Micro grant, it's there. There's a workshop there on the 27th of this month, which Leo are running to get people who are interested in it. But the grant environment at the moment is great. The government are really trying hard to give people access to funds to them to start on this process improvement and lean journey.
Oh, I think anybody that wants to run a more efficient business, get rid of waste, do more higher value work, and also create moments of delight for our customers. That's so important, customer service and the customer journey. We availed 2 grants, and it's been a game changer for the business. The mindset, the culture is now one of continuous improvement. So just in terms of the support that's available, you might just talk about that for a moment there, Cormac, please.
Yeah, well, as I say, depending if you're a Leo customer or an Enterprise Ireland or IDA, they all run different programs around what they call Lean, as say Lean for Micro or Lean Start programs. And either give me a shout and I can talk to you about it, or else give the Leo office a call. But they do require you to do an introductory workshop in the Leos before you can apply. But in reality, it's giving a huge amount of assistance. It varies exactly how much, but you're talking, probably up to about 80% grant aid to for companies to be able to do this, and have the important part, which is actually having, say, someone like myself, to handhold you, and as you said, to facilitate the process, because a lot of people just don't know where to start. It's not that it's that difficult; you just don't know where to start.
We wouldn't have a clue where to start. And so not only do you benefit from doing the course, there's a change of mindset in your organization and your team. It's a forever benefit. What type of companies have you helped, Cormac? What type of
I've helped different, as I say, SMEs in the healthcare sector, education, hospitality, manufacturing, IT. So it's a whole gambit. Because as I said at the start, lean and process improvement is for everybody. It really is, and it's a way of doing things. It's a way of improving what you do, rather than just accepting the same old, same old.
One of my favorite businesses when I look at processes is McDonald's. What are your thoughts on how they run their business? Because every time you go into McDonald's, whether it's Limerick, Cork, Dublin, or Paris, it's the exact same burger, it's the exact same menu, it's run exactly the same. They are the
quintessential of the lean process. It's standardized, so therefore, as you say, it is the same thing every time. People know what their roles and responsibilities are, how they do it. If you look at some of the visual display management that they use in behind the counters. You can see, oh, we're running low on burgers, so therefore they use a little little marker to show the people both back behind who are cooking them and the people at the front that they need to replenish the same size amount of chips go into every bag. So they really have adopted, and they run through the standardization, and they constantly look at their process to make sure they can do it quickly, because their whole idea is getting stuff through and getting food through and out to the customer as quickly as they can.
So really lean can benefit anyone from a chipper, a restaurant, real estate, accountant, solicitor. And actually, speaking about solicitors, we dealt with a solicitor recently in County Cork who couldn't get the contracts to the client because they couldn't get to their office, and they weren't replying to emails because saying COVID won't let me. I just thought, oh my God, she needs to call you. She needs to be on this lean course.
And yeah, I mean, as I say, I mean, the environment that we're in at the moment, which is constantly changing, people have to be able to look at their activities and understand what are they actually doing and how are they doing it. And it's amazing when you actually do sit down and map it out, you'll discover that there's a whole range of activities that you do as part of a process that you, one, didn't realize you did, or two, that you you kind of say, well, that was actually required then, it's not required now, or we could do that earlier in the process, or whichever way you look at it. But it is, I suppose, as you say, a game changer. It's mind opening as to how you actually do business.